Hey R Squad, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to match your foundation, what types of foundation to use, and any tips and tricks along the way that I've learned about foundation matching. There's different types of foundations. There's drugstore foundation, which is like the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And then there's foundations that are more on the high end, which are like the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which retails for like $60, and the Kat Von D, which retails for about $30, and MAC Studio Fix, which retails about $20. It does not matter about the foundation you use if it doesn't match your color. There's three different types of undertone. There's cool, warm, and neutral. The way you'll be able to see these undertones is as you're looking at me right now, there's a primary color that you see in my skin, which is yellow. However, as a woman of color, we do have other undertones in our skin. We have reds and we have sometimes even neutral tones in our skin. So with me, a lot of times, a lot of people ask me like, where should I match? Should I match my shoulder? Should I match my neck? It really does depend on personal preference. And I say this because I've had clients who have had a darker face than their body, and they want to match their face because they feel like this is their most natural self. And there are people who have a lighter face than their body and they want to warm up their skin tone. Now, when you want to pick a foundation from the drugstore, obviously the drugstore does not have testers. I still suggest you open it a little bit and test it out on your face. And it's a little darker than my face, so that would not be an accurate foundation match. For you to match your foundation accurately, you need to figure out where you would like to match. For me, my face is just a slight bit warmer in tone than my body. So because of that, I like to match my body. So in order for you to find your skin tone, I've heard a lot of people talk about like the veins in your hand and all those things. And I remember when I was a beginner, those things actually did not help. So let me tell you a very quick, simple, and easy way to go about matching foundations. Now, if you're in a drugstore, if you don't feel comfortable testing it out in the drugstore, I suggest that you buy 3 and go home and figure out which one is your color and be able to return the 3. If you don't want to do this, then you just have to swatch it on your face. Now, when you swatch something on your face, you have to determine what color you would like. So for me, as I've said, I like to match my body. In the camera, it looks like I have one even tone, but in person, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a shadow. So this foundation, even though it looks like my tone, it is a little more warmer. It's more on the red side. And this other foundation that I just swatched right now, this other foundation shade that I just swatched right now is more on the yellow side. Now, the reason why I'm able to see that is because when you swatch a foundation and it doesn't have a color to it, let's say it that way, then most likely it's yellow or neutral. But if it has like a reddish or orangish tinge and you've seen like, oh my goodness, when I put on my foundation, it's very orange, you have to at least mix it or even try another foundation shade. What I'm going to let you know is, as a woman of color, as a brown skinned woman, you're going to have to mix a couple of shades if you do not find your perfect shade, which is why I mix. Now, you will be able to know if a foundation is too dark though, because you will see as soon as you put it on, it's going to give a very, very drastic difference from your skin tone. If you're not color correcting underneath of your foundation can look ashy because when you put a light foundation on a darker person, it looks ashy. So just think of your dark areas the same way. And that's why it's very important for you to color correct before you do your foundation, because this will make it look better. As you can see, I have mixed the two on my face and it's blending out pretty nicely. However, I will add a little bit more yellow, and the darker one obviously is not going to blend out because that's not my shade. This is one thing I do need to stress out to you guys, especially because a lot of brown skin women that come to me, they always tell me, oh my goodness, I have different tones. We all have different tones in our skin. You just have to match whichever is most comfortable to you, and you just have to match whichever one you see is more dominant. So for example, if my whole body was dark and my face was light, I would want to blend upwards and let the dark go into my face. If my face was light and my body was dark, then I want to make my face darker. I tried to explain as much as I possibly can, but if you guys have any comments, questions, or anything, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'm not really wearing foundation because I really wanted to show you guys the matching process and everything like that, and even just show you the different tones so that you guys can see how it looks on me. If you checked out any of my other tutorials, you'll be able to tell these are the foundations that I usually use. I hope this really helped you guys. Leave any questions or comments down below, and have a great week and stay blessed. Bye.